with before and help them through some tasks.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let me see. How did your income change during this time, especially early in the pandemic?
How it changed? It changed drastically because most people weren't earning as much as they were, and there wasn't much job to do. So the income decreased. The income decreased through the period.
Do you feel like it's coming back now?
Yes, I'd say yes. It's kind of coming closer to the pandemic. Things are trying to go back to the normal, but I still know it's going to take a little bit of time for things to probably be the same. But it's better than some few months ago during the pandemic. It's really improving.
Okay, that's good. Some of the workers that we've been talking to who do cleaning work feel like they're more exposed to COVID than other people. Do you feel like that's true for you?
Please, can you come again?
Do you feel like you're more exposed to COVID doing the work that you do than other people, other kinds of workers?
Yes, I'd say yes. I feel kind of more exposed to COVID because of the nature of the job I do. I'd say basically cleaning. You don't know if the client you're working for is sick. They just call you in to come clean. Another thing is when you and co-workers are trying to move stuff, and probably things get a little bit sweaty, and you don't even know because this COVID might be you might not know through the face when someone has COVID, like what is it called? Is it asymptomatic? Yeah, you understand. So this particular nature of job, you might be at a great risk getting COVID.
Have you done a cleaning job where you have thought that the person might be sick?
Some few months ago, I got called by some elderly couple. One of the other couple was sick, and I had no idea if I just had to do my job, but I felt it might be COVID, but I had to just take precautionary measure and follow up with my job.
Do you feel like you have the ability to ask, or how do you think about that when you're meeting these strangers for the first time through these apps?
Can you come again?
Do you feel like you can ask people these questions about whether they're sick or whether they have, been exposed to COVID or anything like that? Do you feel like that's something that you can do, or something that the apps can do?
Yeah, that's for my own protection. I feel it's something I'm supposed to ask, but still, I feel it's your duty as a worker to probably protect yourself because you know the nature of your job, and you should be ready to probably take precautions. But to me, I still feel it's something I might ask. Like, are you having COVID, or are you infected? So, but probably I really decline jobs. When I accept a task, I probably make sure I follow through with the task.
And when you, one of the things we've heard from other people who are doing these jobs is they worry about their ratings on the apps. If for some reason, if they show up to a house and they feel unsafe, they feel like, this person is sick or they didn't tell me or, something like that, they think they feel like they can't cancel or leave because they don't want their rating to go down. Is that something that you've thought about?
Yeah, I take cognizance of the rating I have in the app. Please, can you just repeat the question?
Yes. Yeah. Can I ask it again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. When we talk to other people about, this same situation that you're in, where they come to a job and they see that somebody might be sick, but they don't know if they can ask, or maybe they did ask and they said, no, we're not sick or anything like that. They want to cancel or they want to leave because they feel like they don't want to get sick. They worry about their ratings, right? Like whether people will rate them badly or, if they'll be punished for leaving. Is that something that you've thought about?
Yes, it's something. The rating, most times, probably help you get visibility in the app. So yes, it's something that, I would be scared of if I'm probably going to get a low rating from someone I worked with because I was asking too much questions. Instead of me doing the job I was called or assigned to do.
Okay. That makes sense. Do you remember if you got any information or messages from the apps or from the companies about COVID, about how to protect yourself or about how to get a vaccine or something like that?
I can't recall.
Okay. How about through Uber?
Yes, yeah. I think I got to Uber. I got some notification to Uber how to probably protect myself during the pandemic.
Was that helpful?
Yes, definitely. It shows some bit of human empathy and the company's part that they probably they are looking out for their workers. So I felt it was helpful and it was encouraging at the same time.
Do you, if you had to compare TaskRabbit and Uber, who do you think has done better with the pandemic?
I wouldn't really pick a favorite, but I'll probably stick with Uber a little bit, because they handled the situation during COVID very well by probably keeping informed, telling the driver how to protect themselves, and
Okay. Did you, when you drive for Uber, you said that you make deliveries. Do you ever do passengers?
Yes, I did passenger.
Okay.
I did passenger before I switched completely to being just delivering stuff. Yeah.
Why did you switch?
Well, I felt the delivery was more comfortable. I felt it was more better because you don't have to transport human. This pandemic as a whole, you have to be careful and try as much as possible to reduce human contact. So I felt, okay, it's better I probably switch to doing deliveries and So I'd probably cut out one contact and